Scorpio, what's going on with you? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to bring you the Silent Enemies reading for the month of October 2021. For those of you who are already part of the 8th House Energy community, what's up to you all? Thank you for the continued love and support you show to the channel. You know I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. This is a Silent Enemies reading. I'll explain to you what's going on with the reading. But before I do that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. I'm usually posting weekly for you guys. So if you don't see new content from me, 8th House Energy, on your news feed at least once a week, just make sure you unsubscribe, refresh, and then resubscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post, okay? So the Silent Enemies reading is a general read. You're going to take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not a stereotypical reading where you're going to, oh, I resonate with it 100%, or, well, I don't want to say that. Let me just say this. It's a general read. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I come from energy of... we all have every sign in our chart. This is true, whether you accept it, reject it, believe it, don't understand it or not. We all have every sign in our chart. So everybody has Scorpio in their chart somewhere. Some of you have a planet in the house of Scorpio. Some of you don't. So this may be why you think you don't have Scorpio in your chart, because you may not have a planet there. But that doesn't mean you don't have Scorpio, okay? So with my channel, we use a lot of astrology, because to me, astrology is more exact, where tarot is more intuitive. So I combine the both of them, okay? So the Silent Enemies reading is a reading that helps you to pay more attention to your intuitive nudges. This is a channel that helps people on their spiritual journey, on their spiritual growth. So, you know, some people may be coming to the channel to look for tea, you know, or, you know, whatever that type of energy is. I really personally am not putting the energy out here for that. But, you know, people will, you know, take from the energy what they get from it. But what this energy does, or what this reading does, is it puts you in a position where you exercise your intuitive muscle. Okay. For those of you who want to have a better level of confidence within yourself and what your intuition is telling you, you have to exercise that muscle. We got a lot of people riding past, playing their music. You know, it's still, it's fall, but, you know, the weather's still nice. So we'll just have to ignore that. I know there's a stop sign right, there's a stop light right by my window. So how about we just pause temporarily until they pass? All right, so I forgot exactly where I left off. But at any rate, you know, this channel is a channel that helps people on their spiritual journey, okay? So one of the things that I like to do is include 2 different types of readings that help you to build your intuition. The purpose of you building your intuition and exercising that intuitive muscle is so that you understand that the answers are within you. You don't have to go outside of yourself to find out what's going on. Your intuition is your God-given gift that will alert you of things not being right, something, you know, you need to investigate a little bit further, but you have to learn to listen to that and then to trust it. All right, this 3D realm teaches us to go outside of ourselves for answer. Oh, what's the answer? Look at what Bob's doing. Look at what Jim's doing. What is Mary doing? Okay, well, I need to strive to be like Mary. No, you're an individual, unique person. All right, you're a unique individual spirit trapped in human form. You're here for your path. Your path is not going to be the same as Mary's. It's not going to be the same as Derek's. It's not going to be the same as Jim's. Even though society teaches us that's what it's supposed to be, that's what it's not supposed to be. So that dulls your intuitive senses. So, you know, now you're totally relying on what goes on outside of you. So to get out of that, you start paying more attention to your intuition and doing things to increase your intuitive ability, so that you learn to trust your gut when it tells you that something is not right, or when it tells you should go a different direction. So with that being said, I'm going to put out 3 cards, and I'm going to talk to you intuitively about what I get. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't try to make this fit. If you want a reading that has something to do with your energy exclusively and doesn't include, you know, hundreds or thousands of the collective energies that watch the videos, then reach out to me. My information is in the box below. A silent enemy can be a friend, a family member, a lover. It could be your coworker, your neighbor. It could be your kid's teacher. It could be your Taekwondo instructor. It's somebody who's in your energy on a regular basis, and your intuition keeps going off about this person, but you don't understand why, or you ignore it. The goal is to get you not to ignore it. The goal is to get you to investigate it. Those of us who are on our spiritual journey, we understand that the lessons the universe sends to us are going to be through the people closest to us, our family members, our friends, our lovers, our neighbors, people that we have to deal with on a regular basis. And, a lot of people who are not on their spiritual journey don't understand that. They may think, oh, this reading is negative. I don't like the negative energy. Why do we have to talk about people closest to us being our enemies? Because that's mostly who your enemies are. If you stop and look at what's going on in the world, or look at anybody who's ever been an enemy to you, a straight up enemy to you, is usually someone that's closest to you. Very rarely, or someone who's in your energy, like a coworker. Okay, you may not be close to them as in friends, but you have to work with them on a regular basis. So you have to deal with the reality of the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have a hard time doing that. So if this reading's not for you, don't worry about it. So let's put 3 cards out and see what we got going on here, okay? We got the 9 of materials. That's Virgo energy. 2 more cards, please, for Scorpio. We have the 8 of materials that came out in reverse. Okay, so that is Virgo energy as well. And then we have the Queen of Inspiration, which is Aries energy. Okay, so Scorpio, let's see what you need to look out for. The 9 of materials. Okay, that's translation for the 9 of Pentacles for those of you who are familiar with traditional tarot. So with this Virgo and energy here, Virgo is your 11th house, okay, for Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio sun sign. If you are not sure about that, or you have a question about that, draw a circle, divide it into 12 slices, label each slice from 1 to 12, and in slice number 1, put Scorpio. And then in slice number 2, put Sagittarius. What comes after Sag? Capricorn. Put Capricorn in slice number 3. What comes after Capricorn? Aquarius. So you put Aquarius in slice number 4. And you do that until you get to slice number 12. Your 12th house is Libra. So what comes before Libra is Virgo. So Virgo, which is the 9 of Pentacles, or the 9 of materials, Virgo is your 10th house. So your 10th house has to do with people that you associate with, people you socialize with. Like-minded individuals, okay? People who come off as your friends. Also people that you work with in a group effort for one cause. It could be humanitarian efforts as well, but these groups I'm talking about are like your chess club, your sororities brothers, your sorority sisters, your frat brothers. If you're a Mason, if you are, the Screen Actors Guild, if you're a member of that, any type of group you're a member of, this is what Aquarius also deals with, okay? The 11th house energy, which is ruled by Aquarius, which is further ruled by Uranus, all right? So this is showing up as a silent enemy because I feel like your financial independence could be in jeopardy in some way, shape, or form. Because the 9 of Pentacles talks about independence of finances, being able to take care of yourself, being able to provide for yourself financially. So it could be that that is in jeopardy in some way, shape, or form. Some of you may find yourself in a position where you're trying to figure out how to make money. But for others of you, if this is not your financial situation in jeopardy, you're okay, you're making money, you're doing your thing, I feel like this is a threat to somebody around you. They are trying to take your financial independence, okay? Or they're trying to find out how you do what you do, so maybe they're trying to dismantle it or take from you. Somebody is intimidated by your financial independence. Also, to me, the 9 of Pentacles also talks about self-esteem. Okay, somebody may be intimidated by your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-value. Some people may look at you as if you are cocky or arrogant, when in reality, you just believe in yourself. You know what your talents are. You know what you bring to the table, and you're not a follower. You're not a sucker. A lot of people don't like that because they don't believe in themselves, because they're too busy looking outside themselves for justification as to who they are. And you're not that type of person. You know that all the answers you need are within you. You just need to sit with yourself and understand what it is that you truly need, and you go for it. And as a result, you're able to manifest. And a lot of people are haters. Straight like that. They're haters. They're mad. All right? They don't like the fact that you value yourself. They don't like the fact that you've isolated, because this is an isolated energy as well. It's all about you. So they don't like the fact that you've separated from them and you're able to take care of yourself. And not only are you taking care of yourself, you're doing well. You're able to afford the things that you want to afford. This is also an energy of somebody who's grinding towards success. Somebody does not like your grind. They don't like the fact that you're independent. This is also an energy of someone, for me, who works. Virgo energy is the energy of someone who is a public servant. So for some of you, you work helping others, okay? Because we're dealing with the 11th house energy. And somebody doesn't like that. Somebody doesn't like the fact that, people may look up to you for what you do, or people come to you and you have a business helping others. Because remember, the 11th house deals with the energy of helping others with Virgo energy. And then with the actual 11th house itself, this is for humanitarian causes, okay? So you may have people who look up to you or come to you and patronize you financially for your services, and you work by yourself. You don't work in a group. You don't work for anybody else. You work by yourself, or you're on your way to doing that. So there's somebody who's threatened by that, okay? They don't like it. They don't like that at all. If this is a negative Scorpio, because we have negative and positive in every sign, this is a negative Scorpio who's trying to, who's intimidated by someone who doesn't basically have to depend on them. They could be jealous or envious of this person because this person is able to take care of themselves and able to provide for themselves, and able to, the 11th energy, the 11th house is all about forward movement, long distance plans, future plans, and this person is not included in your future. For a lot of you, you've cut people out, and so you're going independently doing your thing, and these people are mad because you cut them out. You don't need them in your future. They're not moving forward with you. You're moving forward solo. So a lot of people don't like that. Then we have the Eight of Materials in reverse. Okay, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is more Virgo energy. So you're dealing with your 11th house heavy, Scorpio. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, again, I just feel like this is somebody who's trying to take from you. Somebody could be trying to steal your what you do. Somebody could be trying to imitate you, is what I'm getting as well. Okay, you got a lot of imitators. You could be doing something in the public eye. Aquarius deals with the internet, so some of you could be, social media. You have a social media platform where you're making money via your social media platform, where you could be helping people via your social media platform. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people could be looking at, well, I could do what she do, or I could do what he do. You know what I mean? They thinking that because you make it look easy, because you make it look like you ain't doing no work with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You make it look so easy that these people, they try to imitate you. Somebody could be imitating you. You may have to be careful. Somebody could be trying to do what you do, or they're in the process of trying to imitate you in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if you're worried about that, Scorpio, or not, but just keep in mind that there are people around you who are jealous of your work ethic, and they don't like that you do what you do and nobody else can do it, and you make it look easy. And they don't understand how you're able to amass, financial abundance doing what looks like you're not doing anything. It looks like you're not doing any work with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. All right? So some people are frustrated with that. It's like, how does this person deserve financial abundance, independence? They don't do anything. They're not doing anything. But that's not for them to decide. That's for the universe to decide. So some people think that, they're entitled to tell you what to do and what not to do. And so this is just jealousy here is what I'm getting here. When we subtract the Eight of Pentacles in reverse from the Nine of Pentacles upright, we get the Ace of Pentacles. So this person is, or these people are just jealous of the fact of how you make money. And they feel like, okay, what you're doing, whatever it is, it's not hard labor. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's not hard labor. So it's like, how are you able to sustain? How are you able to provide for yourself? And some people, they don't see, like, they're trying to figure out how much money you make as well, and they don't see how you're making the money to live the lifestyle that you're living. They can't figure it out. They can't add it up. And it's like, well, this person don't go to work, so how do they make money? They don't go to work. They don't do. It's like everybody ain't made to work, and some people don't understand that. Because they're too busy looking at what everybody else is doing instead of figuring out why they're here and what their purpose is. So you got a lot of jealous, envious individuals around you need to be careful of, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wand energy here, which is Aries energy. Scorpio, you are ruled by Mars, and so is Aries. Now, Scorpio, I feel like what happens is you tap into your feminine aspect of Mars. You are the feminine aspect of Mars. Aries is the masculine aspect. But just think of it this way. Every feminine has a masculine and feminine, and every masculine has a feminine and masculine. All right, so look at the planet of Mars. It's divided into two. You have the masculine over here, the feminine over here. But the masculine is also further divided into masculine, feminine. The feminine over here is also further divided into masculine, feminine. So if you automatically are the feminine side of Mars and Aries is the masculine side, I feel like what you're doing is, with this Queen of Wands, you're tapping into the masculine side of Mars. But the feminine aspect of it represents your emotions and your feelings behind it. So you're extremely confident in what it is that you're doing. You're extremely, and someone does not like your confidence. Someone thinks, they're looking at you like she thinks she's the shit, or he thinks he's the shit. Who do he think he is? Who do they think? This is a lot of jealousy from people who you associate with, or people who see you in the public eye via your social media. Some of you make your money on social media, all right? And I just sense a lot of jealousy and haterism because of your confidence. I just feel like an energy of somebody wanting to knock you off your pedestal. Like, that's what I feel. Because these people don't know what it is that they're supposed to do. They don't know their path. So they're mad at you because you found your path. And you're able to be financially abundant and successful, and you don't have to go to work like they do. You don't work like they do. You don't do what they do to make money. And so they have a problem with that. Again, I feel like also there's some people who are trying to steal what you do. They're trying to imitate you or emulate you online because they see the confidence and they respect it. There's some people who try to imitate you because they like it. They like the energy you give off. They like the confidence and they want that. But then on the flip side, there's others who see that confidence and they hate you for it. And unfortunately, when you're somebody who's comfortable with who you are and you're living your true North Node energy, which is, for all of you is different. But when you're living your true North Node energy, the universe is going to provide for you. And some of you are doing that. You're living your true North Node energy. So you got a lot of haters. They don't understand how it works. So you just need to be careful of the people around you. And again, we're dealing with the 11th house. So these could be people that you are in organizations with. Like if you're in a fraternity, maybe your frat brothers are jealous of you. If you are on social media, you may have people who watch you, who know you. People who are associated with you, who know of you. And they watch your channel and they're hating on you. You know what I'm saying? But again, they're jealous of you, they're envious of you, they're mad because they look at what you're doing and it looks like it's so easy that you're not doing any work. And they're pissed because they got to do work. But it's not that you're working, it's just they don't understand, you're just doing what comes natural to you. That's what I'm saying, you're following your true North Node. Some of y'all are just doing what comes natural to you. And as a result, you're confident in it because you can't fail when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Some of you know your birth chart. So you know what your North Node is. So you follow your North Node. And you are abundant because of it. Or you will be. Some people are trying to keep you from that too. All right. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. If this didn't resonate, don't worry about it. Check your other placements. Also check some of the other readings I do for Scorpio. They'll show up on the screen shortly. The link to the extended will be in the box below. I'm going to pull some additional energy here just to see what else the universe wants you to be aware of in reference to these fake people around you. All right. We got heavy Virgo here. So, you may want to check where Virgo is. Like I told you, if you're Scorpio ascendant or sun sign, Virgo's in your 11th house. But if you have a family member or a friend or somebody who feels this way about you, and their birth chart, or you can pull up their birth date, you may want to see where Virgo is in their chart and see how it corresponds with yours. But yeah, we got two cards here that are Virgo, and then we got your energy here, which is Aries energy. You're the opposite polarity of Mars, okay? So with that being said, we're going to head to the extended. The link's in the box below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, Scorpio, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.